Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to what used to be known as Maple Leaf Matchbox Makeovers. Midway through Season 2, I'm rebranding it as Maple Leaf Customs. I'm Andrew, and this is truly earth-shaking news. You say, what are the changes, and why? It's mostly just a new name and a logo. Recently published YouTube research shows that channel names with 5 syllables are by far the most effective. I just made that up, but you've already counted the syllables in yours. It's just shorter, for one thing, and it's easier to remember, and the new logo fits on a round sticker. See how much thought I've put into this? I'm proudly Canadian, so the Maple Leaf part stays, and I do more than just Matchbox cars. Are they restorations? Restomods? I don't know. Let's call them customs. The new intro is shorter, too, by half. There are high-powered engines and burnout sounds, and then the engine stalls out. Kind of like what I do here on the channel. My other social media channels have been rebranded too. The URL addresses to my Facebook and Instagram sites are the same as they were, and you can still find me there. Again, just new names. Links will be in the description. The video content and format will be essentially the same. I don't think it's broke, so I'm not fixing it. I am going to try to hover around a maximum 10-minute length, though, per video, and you'll see a community shoutout in each of them. Something I started just recently. So many people helped me when I was starting out, and I want to do the same and give back to the community. So that's that. I appreciate all of you that have found my channel and subscribed over this past year and a half, and I hope you'll continue to support what I do. I'm not monetized, I don't sell my cars, I still give them all away to kids at the Goodwill shop, and I'm still just a guy with a hobby having fun and hoping you'll enjoy the content too. I always invite you to leave your respectful comments and tell me where you're watching from, and the channel isn't so big that I can't respond. I get a kick out of your feedback, and I'll reply to every one of them. That I can promise. And just before I show you a bit of the future with a fall 2021 preview, indulge me for a brief moment and a look back at where I've come from, and turn the page to a new chapter on my channel. Now here's a look at some upcoming content for the next few weeks. Here comes the Maple Leaf Customs fall lineup of projects. I'm going to kick things off with the Corgi Juniors Formula 5000 racing car. I actually was working on this in June, so with the rebranding channel up, there's the old work mat underneath there. This one's already finished, and I dressed it up, did a color change, put some new decals on, and a set of 3D printed F1 tires. I can tell you in advance it came out pretty sharp looking. Next is a Tootsie Toy. This is a sedan, and I missed Opa's first invitational back in the spring when I still couldn't cross the Rhine River into Germany to pick up my international mail due to the Swiss border lockdown. This Tootsie Toy was waiting for me, and I want to honor my friend Opa by doing a build. I've never missed a deadline, but this one was out of my hands. And a promise is a promise after all. Better late than never, right? Next up is a Siku Bugatti 16.4 Veyron Grand Sport. Siku is a German brand with great quality and details, and I do love my exotics. Look for some carbon fiber highlights on this one. I recently scored a rather medium-sized lot of cars on eBay. They were all Matchbox Superfast, and they all came from the same seller. And I got 7 different cars for $5 and combined shipping. There's a tip when you're on eBay. And this one's called a Hellraiser. I'll dress that up and have some fun with it. This brings us to around early October, and get out the bangers and mash and the fish and chips. I'm going full Brit with a Land Rover Defender 90. I'm going to give a shout out to one of my favorite YouTube channels out of the UK as I get my 4-wheel drive on. Here's another Hot Wheels, and this is a fantasy car called the Head Gasket. And I'm going to have some fun with this. It's just going to be about the start of the NHL season, and I'm going to use this as an homage to my all-time favorite hockey team. Gotta keep the Canadian content alive here. It's for fun, and I hope you'll get a laugh out of it too. Gotta be a Porsche in every season. I'd do all Porsches if I could, but I know I need to space them out. And this is the first time I've got my hands on a 914 casting, a Matchbox, and it's brand new, which is uncommon for me, but I'll do some customizations on that. In late October, my good friend Ricky from I Refix Diecast and I are doing another buddy build, second time for he and I together. This time it's on the theme of racing cars. Not the same car though. I've selected this Chevy Corvette C4 as my entry, and it's already in a racing livery, but you can see the decals are peeling off and it's pretty rough shape. It's a Barago in a 1:43 scale, just to keep things fresh and mix up the content a little bit. So you don't want to miss that one, especially because Ricky always does outstanding work on his custom cars. I recently posted my Fury Road war rig, and I kind of hooked on this Gaslands genre now, so I've got plans to do a couple more vehicles from the film, and this is Immortal Joe's Gigahorse. I got a couple of 59 Dodge Coronets because the tail fins match the 59 Cadillac Coupe de Villes that I really need, but I don't have them yet. And Jay from JDC has sourced 2 of them. We're trying to get the mailing all together, and I hope I have them in hand by late October. The truck is going to be used for the lift kit, and these are 2 Roger Dodgers. I just want to pick those blown motors out from under the hood, and you can see it's going to be a real Frankenstein job. If I can get the cars in time. If not, plan B as a backup is the Mack wreck truck from the Fury Road film, and I do have this one and all the bits that I need, and I'll do some 3D printing, and I've just found the creativity and the scope for imagination is such a great time on these, but again I want to space them out and make them special. Look for a Gaslands build once a season, I would say, as a regular feature on my channel. Well, that's all the news that's fit to print. Thanks for dialing in today for the rebranding news. Remember to give this video a like and get all subbed up, and be sure to ring that notification bell to be reminded of each of the builds in my fall lineup. Come on back real soon, and often. It's coffee time. That'll never change.